Hello, everybody. You are now listening to the Blown Save podcast. I am one of your hosts, Mr. Brent, the Bestigles Sanchez. And with me tonight, we got a special guest, the Cobra Kai himself. But we also have the one, the only, Mr. Basas Casas. What's going on, guys? Mr. Basas, say what's up.
What's up? What's the word?
We're just here on episode 3, getting it down, getting it going. Today we have a very special guest with us. Just to give you guys a quick rundown of Mr. Coby Downs here. If you guys don't follow NCAA hockey, men's hockey, you should, because this guy is going to be going to the NHL at some point. He's that good. Over the last 3-ish years, this is what he's done, in case you guys didn't know. 2016-2017 SJHL Champion, playoff MVP 2017-2018, NEHC or NEHC All-Rookie Team, NCAA All-Rookie Team, third team All-American. That's only 2017-2018. 2018-2019, he stepped it up. National Championship runner-up, National Tournament All-Team, NEHC League Champion. In 2019-2020, third-team All-American and NEHC League champions, and they were on their way to be national champions before this all coronavirus stuff kicked in, and we're sorry to hear that shit got shut down, and that's one of the things we're going to be talking about today. Coby, man, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. School's pretty boring. We got another week of spring break, and they canceled school too, so now we got to go to online.
Now, did they cancel school, or are you doing it? Is it going to be online only?
It's going to be online only. Yeah.
Okay. Right on. I know that Mr. Basas Casas is a teacher at a high school in our local-ish area, and I know they haven't closed his campuses down. Isn't that right, Artie?
Yeah, correct. We're one of the few schools in Southern California over here that has closed down. I think they're waiting till the very last second and decide whether we really need to close down.
When did they tell you guys, Coby, that you guys are shutting it down, and for the school, at least, the academic side of it?
Literally today.
Oh, today? So when are you flying back out to warmer pastures?
I'm coming back home Sunday.
Okay. And do they know how long you're going to be able to stay here, or are you staying here the rest of the semester or quarter?
Rest of the year till I go back next year.
Oh, outstanding. All right. Now, I know, Coby, you guys had an amazing run this year with the Norwich men's hockey team. What was your guys' record this year?
We were 24-2-2.
Which put you guys at what place?
We were number 1 in the country.
Number 1 in the country, guys. And you guys were in was it the national tournament next, or is there one more before then?
It was the NCAA tournament.
Okay. You guys had a first-round bye. You guys were the number 1 seed. Kind of walk us through, since all this coronavirus stuff is going on, walk us through the meeting your coach had with you guys. I did read the the press release that the coach did set out that you retweeted out earlier today. But kind of give us how you felt and what the coach said to you guys, to the rest of your team. I know that you had stated that you felt like this year was the year you guys were going to take it all back, bring it all home to Norwich. Tell us, man, how did everything go down?
Yeah, so we were kind of like on the fence about if we were going to still play or not, because all the Ivy League schools were dropping out, and then so then all the Ivy Leagues were dropping out, which kind of like put a toll on us, and then kind of the big money maker for the NCAA is the March Madness, so we were kind of hoping that as long as the March Madness was going, then we would for sure keep going. But once they canceled the March Madness, we knew that we were getting shut down too. So, yeah, cool. We found out, and then we had a meeting, and obviously it's pretty sad. The seniors are can't play anymore, and we had such a good run this year, and we bonded with these guys for 3 years. So obviously, we really wanted to win this year, even though they already had a national championship. They won the year before us, before our class got there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, it was really sad. Coach told us, and Coach had, you can tell his voice was a little tough to talk. And then, the seniors all broke down. Everyone was crying. Yeah, we all felt bad. And then we all literally went to the liquor store about 10 minutes after the meeting and bought a ton of beer. And I'm hungover as hell today. And yeah.
Well, I mean, well-earned hangover, I think, having to deal with everything that's going on right now. Do you feel like if they would have closed the arenas down and you guys just played team versus team, you guys could have continued on, or do you think it's for the best what they did and what they're doing? I know now you're talking about the NCAA tournament for basketball that they're canceling. Well, they've only postponed it. They're saying it can come back. It may come back in May. And it's a possibility. Now, would there be a possibility for the men's ice hockey tournament to come back later on?
No, it's all done. Like it is like I don't know about March Madness, but for us, it's done. Like there's no way they're gonna put it on, and then you got to keep teams around and practicing for the next couple of months. We don't even know if it's gonna be a for sure thing. So yeah, they're just no winner this year.
Wow. At least you guys went out on top. I know you guys wanted to go out on the higher plateau there, but man, you guys did some amazing things this year. Weren't you one of the finalists for league MVP or something like that?
I was finalist for an award, which is the best Division III hockey player. I got a finalist, but I don't think I'll win that, only because a lot of the other players had a lot more points than me. Because they play in weaker conferences and weaker leagues, and I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's tough to talk about points in D3 because some leagues are so weak, and like we have the toughest league. Like out of the 12 teams that made the tournament, 3 of the teams were from our league, and there was only 1 from every other league. So I don't know. It's tough. It's I don't think
the stats are padded, is what you're saying. The stats are padded from the other some of those other leagues.
Yeah, like there's a team that was like 3rd ranked in the country, and when we checked their list of who they played, they had no one. They didn't play anyone ranked all year. But like for us, for instance, like 7 of the teams that we beat were ranked opponents. 2 of them were actually in the top 5 all year. So we actually had hard games. And our team's more of a defensive team. We're not much of a scoring team. We just love to play defense and kind of we play really structured and really sound. So we're more of just beating teams 2-1, 2-3-0. But we absolutely dominate. But we're just not a real big scoring team.
And you don't think some of that will come into play with the voters, or who decides the votes?
I think I don't know, media maybe. I have no idea. I've never. Yeah.
I would be very remiss if they didn't take into consideration the difficulty of season, the difficulty of opponents, your guys' record even on top of that, and what you did do. I'd be very remiss if they didn't take that into consideration, man. So we hope the best for you on that one. Did they say when they're going to announce, or if they're still going to announce it, or what's going to happen with that?
I literally have no idea. With all the NCAA canceling everything, it's kind of tough to figure out what's happening.
Right on. Shit, man. So you're getting sent home now. I know you've heard. Let's see here. NBA suspended all games until further notice. Have a drop dead date for July. So if they don't start playing again before July, then the season's officially over.
I'm curious to know what Coby's thoughts are as an athlete with the coronavirus. What is most important to him? What's least important? What's going on?
We actually had this talk with the team the other day or last night when we were all hammered. Our community that we live in, is a very old community. So, I kind of understand if, the virus came to Northfield, Vermont, where our school is, it would be bad because most of the community is, older people. So, it would definitely hurt a lot of people here. So, I understand that. But, at that point, we even talked, all the boys were like, dude, if I could play in the national championship, not even win it, just play, and I'm guaranteed to get coronavirus, sign me the hell up, because I would give my firstborn child away to win a national championship, 100%. They can have it right when it comes out of the womb. Take it. Right. I want a national championship.
So now, you'd be good with playing not in front of anybody, any fans,
100%. Just let us play. Just let us play. Let's figure out the winner. Let's just go. How if you ever watched Blue Mountain State at the very end, where they didn't where the good players couldn't play, so then they did a kind of in the field or something, one of those things. Let's just have the 2 best teams in the country just play each other.
And who do you think's the second best team next to you guys? Of course,
Utica. There's a team in they were 25-3-2 I think this season, and they were ranked 2nd all year, and yeah, they were the highest scoring offense, and we had the best defense in the league. So those were kind of the 2 favorites everybody wanted to see in the national championship.
Did you guys play them at all during the season?
No, we didn't play them at all.
No friendly or nothing either before the season?
No, we never played them. They're in a just different league than us, and we just never played them.
Let me tell you, defense wins championships, right?
It does.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What do you mean? The freaking Pats had an unreal defense, and they blew it against Titans.
They had crap offense though.
Yeah, but you just need a good defense.
You need a little offense too, there, bud.
You got Tom Brady. That's all you need.
Well, apparently it's not, because did they win? No. What are your thoughts, Coby, on somebody like LeBron James coming out and saying, "Hey, I'm not playing if there's no fans in the stands. I'm not playing. Like, I ain't doing this if there's no fans in the stands."
I don't know. I hate like basketball players and baseball players, and I don't know. They play for the money. Like, obviously the money's nice, but at the end of the day, like, you get to play the sport at the highest level every single day, and you don't have to work. You don't have to go to a job that's miserable or do something or anything. You're playing a sport that you grew up playing and you love. Like, it doesn't matter who you played in front of. As long as you're out there with your buddies and playing like against the best of the best, then that's all that matters.
Do you feel that if you were in the NHL today, do you think you would go out there and play without a crowd out there? You'd still do it so people can watch you at home, or however?
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't need a crowd to play a game. Just hype me up. Give me some pre-workout. I'll be fucking set. Just let me play hockey.
That's wild, man. It's good to hear. Like, I could say, all day long, oh, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'll go out there and play. Let's go. Let's do this shit. You know what I mean? But I've never been at the highest competitive level like you're at right now, or like professional athletes are right now, and having these decisions basically made for you what's going to happen. I mean, I do understand that there is health concerns, and nobody wants to get sick, and nobody wants to get somebody else sick, or have an event happen and somebody gets sick at the event and then die. It would make for the worst of the worst happen. People would be like, man, you could have saved that person if you guys just had not played. But I think, being today, like, I was trying to watch ESPN this morning because I had the day off, and I was trying to, just read up on some different, sports news of what was going on, anything new happening other than the coronavirus. And, oh, by the way, Astros, don't worry. Once this gets away and season begins, everybody's still gonna hate you. Don't worry.
It's so boring without sports. Like, half our team loves to gamble on sports, so it's so boring. So like today, for instance, we like hooked up the PS4 to the TV, and we put an NHL game on the computer versus the computer, and the boys were gambling against each other to see who wins.
I saw you on Twitter. I saw that was you. I saw that. That was pretty funny.
So you guys put the hockey game on the PS4, and you guys were just betting on who would win, who would score, and all that.
Yeah, who would score the first goal, who would win. We put money on the game, and then we had like Super Smash Brothers too. So like the boys put on Super Smash Brothers and like had like 7 computers play each other, and each guy would pick a guy, and it was like and it got to the point where it was like $5 a game, and you pick a character, $5, and then I picked Fox. Obviously, he's the best. So I won like the first 2 rounds, and I made like $50-$60, and then the boys were like, let's pick the pace up, and a couple guys were like, yeah. So they were like, only like 4 guys did it, but we put $50 on each character.
Oh wow.
And then I lost that, and then they were like, let's do $100, and then I said no way. You
already took the money I was banking it.
So what Coby's saying is he net $10,
There you go. He walked away. Well, technically, he had to start with 5, so he netted 5.
I did the $50 twice, so I was down like $50.
Oh damn! We'll make sure that certain people don't hear this podcast, then, so that you don't get yelled at about that.
Hey, Coby, so where do you go from here, Coby? Like, what's the play? Because me and you were talking off air a little bit. What's your play? It was only your junior year. Where do you go from here?
I go home and hang out and do nothing, absolutely nothing, and do the rest of school, and then I don't know, just kind of go with the motions, like all like the junior leagues and all the like semi-pro leagues that are canceled, because that's really tough too. Because like, say for instance, when your season's over here, like the AHL, the ECHL, and there's other pro leagues going on that are still going on. So like players get called up and they get a tryout and everything, and that helps them secure a spot for next year. So, but those leagues shut down also. So like seniors that are easily capable of playing pro hockey on my team, they can't go anywhere. They're just kind of screwed right now. So they gotta hopefully maybe like train all summer and hopefully get an invite to a camp next year. So.
Oh damn!
And you're going back next year to Norwich to bring home the championship. You guys could bring up. You couldn't bring this year, right?
We'll try. I don't know. Next year will be tough. We lose a lot of guys on our team that were starters. We lose 9 starters.
Damn, 9.
And our starting,
that's a big blow
and our
right
starting
there.
goalie. Yeah.
Well,
So,
wasn't
like,
he like the MVP of the
yeah.
tournament?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was like MVP of our league, and then top goalie of our league, and he's probably going to be the national player of the year. Like, it was disgusting. His stats were like, there's like a hockey podcast called Spit and Chicklets, and like millions and millions of people
Not a
watch
sponsor.
and yeah, but they are talking about. They brought up Tom, and they're like, "Can you guys believe this goalie in D3 hockey? Like, he's played 28 games and he has 14 shutouts. Like, his goals against is ridiculous. Like, they're like, this guy deserves a shot playing pro, and he can't even go anywhere now. And he's from France too, so he can't go home.
Oh
So,
shit! Yeah.
You gonna invite him back home with your pad or what?
Nah, I think he's gonna go to Buffalo with one of my buddies.
All right. We'll tell. Hey, California's a lot warmer. Not right now. Right now it's raining, but normally it's a lot warmer. So if you want to stay warm, hey, come out to Cali.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Downs residents will let you shack up there for a bit.
Hell no.
on a side note, what see, I was gonna say something. I totally spaced out on that one. So you come back next year. Obviously, you don't have the same caliber team that you guys have right now. Do you have any up and comers or people that you know that people are looking at that's going to come to your team? That
I
you
have
feel...
no idea the recruiting class. I don't know.
No.
I usually meet the recruits probably the first weekend we get here, and we just get hammered together. So I don't know anybody. Like, for the first week of school and week and a half, I don't know who the freshmen are. They just say hi to you, and until we have our cookout and we introduce each other, like at 2 weeks in is when I finally meet them.
Gotcha. Who's coming back from your roster that you're excited to know they're going to be on your line?
I think probably Odie's a big one. Brett Odekirk, he's a big goal scorer. Maxime Bourdois, he's a big goal scorer. One of our players, Felix Broussard, he doesn't know if he might graduate this year, but he has another year of eligibility, so he might come back for his master's. And he's a big goal scorer. And then our probably big one is Gabriel Chicon. He's a defenseman. Like, the guy easily could have played D1, but he's French Canadian, and I think he just got overlooked and everything. But I think I'm most excited about him. Like, he's absolutely unbelievable.
Now, you were saying before Chicon, the other guy had a one more year of eligibility because he's going to come back for his master's. Now, do you think are there any other of the seniors that could come back in that way, shape, or form, or is he the only one?
No, he's the only one because he's technically a junior, but he took so many classes before he came here that he's on pace to graduate this year. So it's kind of one of those things. He doesn't really know if he wants to come back yet because it's so much money.
Do you think that he would come back to fight for another championship, or do you think where do you think he's
kind of waiting on a scholarship? If he gets a scholarship, then yeah, he'll play. If he doesn't, then it might not.
Wow, I mean, we'll send some prayers up to the big guy over there, get him back over here one more season with you. Hopefully, you guys can bring it all home and what should have been back-to-back championships. Hopefully, you guys bring one home next year. Jesus.
Yeah.
Going on with some more cancelings that have come up. So the NBA suspended until further notice. All of MLS soccer, European soccer, Mexico soccer, everywhere soccer is getting canceled and shut down.
XFL.
The XFL the XFL shut down. However, so the XFL is run by Vince McMahon, who also runs the WWE. WrestleMania is still on for it's at the end of the month in Florida.
So I saw he's not gonna shut it down unless Florida makes it.
Yes.
Right?
So unless Florida mandates that he shuts it down, he's not having it. But he also said that Vince McMahon, said that he has contingency plans in case some shit goes down. So we'll see how that goes. The NFL said they're not delaying the start of the year, but annual owners meeting was canceled. The start of the year is, I believe, March 15th. That's when they have to do the signings for free agents, for the franchise tags and everything like that. They have to do all that starting Monday.
I wonder if that's why Dak didn't sign his contract.
Well, I know Dak is waiting to see what's going to happen Monday because depending on what happens with the signing, if they do approve the new CBA, then the they only have one franchise tag. If they decide not to do the CBA, then they have the franchise tag and the the transition tag. So then they have two different tags that they can use both on Amari and Dak. But so we'll see. I mean, they offered him. I mean, according to what we read, $105 million guaranteed, $33 million annually. Make him one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league right now. Jesus Christ, man! Like
he's one of the highest paid, yet he's not one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Sucks.
Well, okay. Let's dial it back here. He doesn't suck.
He doesn't suck.
He's not in the top. He's not in the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL.
He's on the top 15.
Top 15, I think that's half the league, bro. He's better than half the league. All right.
No.
Kobe, don't be hating. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but come on, Kobe. He's somewhere between 10 and 15, Kobe.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Hey, I'll be the 12. I'll say top 12 right there, number 12.
He's only relevant because freaking Ezekiel Elliott's running game.
Well, last year
I give him kind of that. I'll give Kobe
yes,
that, though,
but here's the thing. Hey, last season Ezekiel Elliott's running game wasn't really there, so it was all on Dak mostly. How many 100-yard games did Zeke have?
I don't know.
Handful, maybe.
Yeah, well, that's because his fat ass was in Cabo.
Well, that's his fault. He wanted the money, and there you go. He got the money, but he didn't come back the way he is. Hopefully this year they do.
Like Dak, look at what he didn't do anything against anybody worth talking. You know, he threw a what? Dolphins? Come on.
You broke up there, man. What'd you say?
I said Dak didn't do anything against anybody that mattered. He threw what, 10 touchdowns?
Oh
against
no,
the Dolphins?
they were showing. They said against sub 500 teams, he was like 8-2 or no 6-2, and above against over or above 500 teams, he was 2-6.
All right.
It was just fucking something ridiculous. It's like, man, what the heck's going on?
Wait, Dak Prescott threw for the second most yards last year?
Yes.
Yeah, he was there. Well, because they were chasing so much, so they had to. You're not gonna be able to run the ball when you're losing so much. You know, you got to air it out. So he had a ton of yards, but he didn't seem to have any of those big TDs.
You want to pick up Jameis Winston? This guy's nasty,
dude. And he got laser eye surgery.
He did, so he can see now. But even the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are looking at Tom Brady. They're all in on Tom Brady. They said they're going to bring him in.
Tom Brady's like approaching 50 already, though.
Dude, Tom Brady will be top 5 QB for the next 10 years.
He won't. He's not even top 5 right now.
He is. He's a game manager. That's all you need.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'll give you that, Coach. Definitely a game manager, but in terms of actual quarterback, I mean, he's not.
You give him some wide receivers, he'll throw you like 6-yard passes all day.
Hey, tell you what. Hey, 6 yards 12 times is wait, is that? No,
60 yards.
Yeah. My beer is getting to me, guys. I got a tall boy here. Okay, 6 yards 15 times will get you a touchdown.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, man. Fuck you. Hey, give me 15 passes at 6 yards a pop. Guess what? You're in the end zone, and you're not starting at the 1 yard line every time. You're starting at the 20, the 30, maybe. You only need realistically 12 6-yard passes. Pepper in some running, dude. Come on.
Yeah, he's going to the Raiders.
Is he elite money quarterback? No, hell no, he's not elite money quarterback. Does he deserve something? Absolutely. 103 or whatever, 105 million guaranteed. Sure, do it. But dude, you're getting plenty of money. And how are you going to just turn that down? I mean, I get it. He's trying to bet on himself. He thinks he's going to win. He's got everything he needs. But man, at some point you're going to piss Jerry Jones off, and he's going to say no more. Keep walking. They'll trade you out to somebody else, pick up a draft pick, and roll with Cooper Rush or somebody else.
Yeah.
Sports suck. I hate sports, man.
Kobe, what's your favorite non-hockey sport?
I don't know. I don't really watch hockey regular season, only playoffs, just because I hate watching hockey. It's so boring.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, you play it.
Yeah, I like playing it. I just don't like watching it because I just kind of like judge everything that everyone's doing and what they should be doing. So I don't like it. I don't know. I like football. Football's good because, like, obviously on Sundays the team gets together and we just have Sundays and drink together and then barely make it to class Monday. So that's fun.
Now, in baseball, you're a Boston Red Sox fan. Is that just to piss people off, or do you actually like the Boston Red Sox?
I like the Red Sox. I love the Red Sox.
What do you think about Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers then?
Yeah, whatever. Dodgers won't win. They can't clutch it up anyways.
Hater. We got cheated.
Yeah, whatever. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah,
this is true, but come on,
Touché.
man. At some point, come on.
Dude, hey, did you guys see that the Astros, now the visiting teams are playing that song, I Saw the Sun?
Yeah.
Pre-game warm-ups? Like the Braves were the first ones to do it. They were like putting it in the warm-ups.
I thought it was a joke. And then video came out. And I was like, oh, shit, it's real.
And
everybody has to do this shit. Yeah.
Right. They're pissed off. They're like, oh, we want this shit to stop. Like, fuck you.
The Astros have petitioned MLB to tell the other teams to not play that song during warm-ups and stuff. Like, how petty are you that you're going to be a little bitch like that? You got caught cheating. They didn't take your trophy away. None of you guys got suspended. Take the fucking shit, because it's basically what it is. All the teams are going to be shit talking, and that's basically what it is. I hope to God that when baseball does come back and we go watch a game, because obviously the April 5th game that we're supposed to go to maybe have been postponed.
That's another thing, dude. So even though they're postponed, this is my theory of what, or at least hope, what is going to happen is I think they're going to back end the games. So I think they're going to, like, whatever's scheduled, that's still how they're going to play it as the date approaches and as everything works out. But then I think they're going to tack on games at the end, and the season's going to go into like November this year. What do you think?
Hey, I'm down with that because at least I'll get to see baseball in October.
Right. See, and the reason I'm telling you I'm hoping that is because I booked that damn Colorado trip to see the Dodgers in Colorado there on my anniversary. And I'm like, man, please don't switch the damn
Wait, on your anniversary, is your old lady okay with this?
She's a diehard Dodger fan. Of course she is.
My old lady said she was
like I in her switch like someone else over here where my Dodger fan was an Angels fan.
My diehard lady Dodger fan here, other than 3-4 years ago now, couldn't tell you who batted what, and only knew Clayton Kershaw, Matt Kemp, and fucking Manny Ramirez. That was it. That's all they knew. That's all her entire family knew until I started showing up and talking shit, and all of a sudden now everybody knows baseball. I'm just saying. I changed the tide.
Motivation, right? Little motivation.
Damn, Skippy.
That's kind of the feeling I get from Coby. That's how I feel like he's that kind of Red Sox fan.
Oh, was that number 2 getting poured in, or what the fuck?
Oh, that's 3.
Ooh, I'm really on number 1 here. I got to finish number 1 so I can get to number 2.
Yeah. What happened to Coby? Did he get tuned out? What's going on here?
No, I'm chilling. I'm just listening. I'm hungover as hell.
He's hungover playing Call of Duty, talking to us, playing with himself. I'm not sure what he's doing at this point.
I'm not playing Call of Duty anymore.
It's about goddamn time you stop with that bullshit. Oh, by the way, I know I was listening to the Pat McAfee show this morning, and they were talking about how they're going to be all in on these esports guys, that they're going to be able to clean up. But Blizzard and the Overwatch League have canceled all events.
Oh, yeah, same as Call of Duty. They canceled all of them.
Call of Duty canceled all their online stuff, or all their events. They're still going to hold stuff online, but they're readjusting everything right now. League of Legends, same shit. They've canceled their events. Fucking A, dude. South by Southwest has been canceled. The fuck is it? Coachella's been canceled. E3's been canceled. WonderCon's been canceled. Everything and their mother has been canceled.
But you know what's alive and well? Couchella.
Couchella is always good.
We got Netflix and chill all weekend.
Hell yeah, I've been watching 30 for 30. If you guys haven't seen the Ric Flair 30 for 30, watch that shit, man. Oh my god, had me tearing up at the end. I'm curious
now because I live in a small town up here, so when I go back to California, my mom says it's fucking hectic as hell right now.
Oh, it is, bro. Don't go to Costco or Sam's Club.
Don't go anywhere unless you absolutely have to. Unless you're coming to my house, Kobe, don't go anywhere you don't absolutely have to.
Dude,
bring toilet paper with you over here. That's gold, bro.
It's fucking gold. If you can bring toilet paper with you, Kobe, you can slang that shit on eBay. I swear to God.
I'll just steal all the toilet paper out of my dorms.
Put that shit on OfferUp. People will pick it up, bro. I was at Stater Brothers today. right? I had to go stop by and pick up a couple things. Man, I walked out of there spending like $230 in fucking groceries and just shit that I'm like, okay, if we get quarantined, fuck, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. Let me get my case of beer. Let me get this and let me get that. Like, fuck, man. It's fucking nuts, man. Absolutely fucking nuts. I went to
I get it. Honestly, I feel like Corona's a cool thing to have now.
Corona's about as good as the drink, and they both suck. So there you go.
You know what the cure for it is, though? I heard.
What?
You heard it here first. Cocaine. I heard it. That's what I've been hearing.
So somebody today told me, they're like, hey, man, I heard that if you hold your breath for 10 seconds and you don't cough, that means you're clear. I'm like, that is not medically sound. None of that, what you just said, whatever you just said made me stupider listening to what you just said. No, what I actually told Madison. what I actually said was, hey, look, that's not real. Please do your research. That's not real. It's been debunked. Somebody else said keep drinking water all day because if you keep a moist mouth and if you're drinking water constantly, if the virus gets in your mouth, it flushes it down and it gets killed by the acid. None of that is fucking true. Okay, I mean, keep drinking water because water is good for you. It's a lifeline. Please keep drinking water.
Honestly, I'm debating on booking a trip to Europe, man. At this point, I'm about to go see like all of Europe for like $500.
If you go to Europe, man, you're not coming back.
Backpack it.
I'm looking at, you know what? Okay, two things. One, I'm looking at Cancun round trip right now for me and my girl. Is like $450. It's fucking ridiculously cheap. Number two. Have you guys noticed that there have been no coronavirus cases in Mexico? Reported, at least.
Oh, wow. Hey, check this out. Sorry, big guy.
No, go for it.
Finally, it says, I just got the email. It says, good evening, Skyhawks, which is I teach at Summit High School in Fontana. The school board voted tonight to close our schools as a precautionary measure from 316 to 327.
So do you have to repeat the same grade now, or what? What the fuck happened?
No, man.
Well, they're only close to the 27th. You said, right?
Right, because our spring break is the week after. Which has made sense, you piggyback this week, and
so does Trump win the election for the next election automatically?
Bro, theories. There's all kinds of theories with that, right? Because he tried to start the war, and that didn't exactly work out exactly how he thought, and now they unloaded a virus.
Look, guys, more people have died from the swine flu than have died from the coronavirus in the United States. Why? Because the United States has a better healthcare system. And because like in China, in rural China, in the middle of the fucking jungle in China, you get sick, you're pretty much fucked. You have to have enough money and enough gumption to get the fuck out of the jungle and go into a hospital. I'm not saying that. What?
Here's the difference, though. Like now, all of a sudden, celebrities and big name people getting the coronavirus. Okay, so now it's becoming mainstream type of thing.
The dude from the Utah Jazz and Tom Hanks. What other celebrities you got?
Well, I don't know about celebrities, but the dude from Juventudes, the defensive back over there, coaches. We got Charles Barkley that quarantined himself.
Well, Barkley's fucking nuts, though.
Hey, he still did it, right? You're asking who else?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No, but who actually has it?
And I heard Chuck Norris got it, so now the virus has been quarantined itself for 14 days.
No, the joke goes. Chuck Norris found the coronavirus. And now the coronavirus is under quarantine for 2 weeks for messing with Chuck Norris. What the hell are you eating, Cobra?
I'm making a top ramen.
Right on, dude. Do your thing. I'm like, what's happening over here?
I haven't ate today, man. I'm fucking miserable.
Well, you know what helps? You know what helps a hangover, dude? Is actual food.
No, it doesn't. It makes me feel like shit even more.
Then why are you eating?
Because I like top ramen.
Well, there you go. We'll have to take you to a good ramen spot when you come back over here.
Fuck no, I ain't leaving the house. You ain't seeing me leave.
I'm gonna go kidnap you, put you in a hermetically sealed chamber, put you in my Durango, and bring you over here.
See, I'm kind of pumped to go home, but at the same time, like, now I'm like stuck with my mom. Like, that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love my mom. She's the best person ever. Like, she's honestly like she's the best person. But like, fuck, I gotta stay home all day and hang out with her. And like, don't get me wrong, that's gonna be all right. But like, still, I don't want that.
Hey, you have more. We have an empty room over here. You're more than welcome to come over here and hang out for a little while. and drink some brewskis and liquor with me. So,
man, dude, last night was my first time drinking in 3 months.
Well, because you guys were on fucking championship mode.
Yeah, well, everyone else was drinking, but I just quit drinking. So, like, I was fucked up last night. Like,
you had one Bud Light and you were done?
No, I drank White Claws.
What the fuck kind of white girl bullshit is that?
Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws, baby.
Oh, Jesus. I can't even with him right now. Artie, I don't even know who this man is anymore.
Dude,
he's still young.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I had 17 White Claws, 5%. You know, it fucks you up.
I'm having a Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA right now. New Belgium Voodoo Ranger. Please sponsor. 9% volume per alcohol. 5%. Blah, blah, blah. See, I can't even talk anymore. 9% alcohol per volume. It's fucking amazing.
You want to know how banged up I was last night? I came home. I was so hammered, and I was laying because my desk is underneath my bed. My bed's on top. So I was so banged up that I just couldn't get out of my bed because I was so hammered. So I was just leaning over my bed and puking on my floor. Like, it was that bad. So this morning I had to go get the mop and everything and clean up my room because I was puke all over the floor.
This, ladies and gentlemen, from one of the top NCAA Division II, Division III hockey players in the nation, couldn't get it up into his bed. So,
dude, it was bad, man. I was so miserable, and then like, oh. Yeah, no.
By the way, Coby, this is a 3-drink minimum. Have you started your beers or drinks yet?
I'm drinking one right now.
Atta girl, that's what I'm talking about. Basas, Mr. Casas, take over for a second while I run to the fridge right here and grab myself number 2.
So, Coby, what are we expecting here, big guy? What's your thoughts with what's going to happen with let's say the NBA? The NBA. What's going to happen with the coronavirus? They talk about they're off for 30 straight days. They're not even like the 2 weeks, right? 30 days. What's going to happen there? They're just not going to have a championship?
I don't know. That's the kind of thing with hockey too. Like, for instance, hockey's canceling all practices, all team events, and everything. So, like, I'm curious is, like, are these players going to be practicing on their own time, doing their own things? Like, but it's also kind of nice if you think about it because, like, for instance, some really good players in the NHL got hurt earlier in the season and they were out for the rest of the year. But now if this extends that, like, they'll be back for playoffs and it actually brings all the good players back. So it kind of gives rest to guys who are injured. So I think for that is really good because the star players are going to get back for the biggest stage. Mm-hmm. But I have no idea when this thing's going to come back. Like, I don't know how bad, and everyone says that, like, all I've heard is that the coronavirus is going to get worse and worse. And, like, if it's going to get worse and worse, we're definitely not going to have sports. Like, I saw someone tweet out the other day, like, 2019 sucked. And
right.
They retweeted it, like, they retweeted it yesterday, and they're like, 2020 has sucked even more than 2019. No NHL, no basketball, NCAA championships are canceled. Like, let's be real. 2020 already is worse than 2019. I'm like 100%.
For sure. Like, I mean, it got off to such a bad start with, like, Coby passing.
Can we unplug 2020, wait 30 seconds, and then plug it back in, see if it restarts? Because this fucking 2020 sucks.
This is bad, bro. It's bad. Like, Disneyland's closed, you know? Like,
Disneyland sucks, though.
Well, okay, Disneyland, Magic Mountain,
it's overrated.
Knott's Berry Farm, Legoland, all the big attractions. SeaWorld is even closed down. Everywhere is fucking shutting down for the next few weeks. It's fucking insane.
I can't wait to go home, though. And, like, if I'm in a long-ass line at the grocery store, I'm just going to start coughing a ton and, like, freaking people out. Man, I'm going to mess with people's heads with this shit.
Cool. Do that while you're not in my area because I don't need nobody trying to fucking lynch you over here.
I'm going to, like, have the sniffles and, like, I can barely breathe.
Instead of talking shit at people, we're just going to cough on people.
Are you still going to have your wedding?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Huh? Is that getting postponed or what?
So far, we are not postponing anything. The only thing that may get postponed is the honeymoon.
Oh, okay.
But for sure,
you didn't say the bachelor party. I was worried.
No. We're the bachelor party is still rocking and rolling.
When's the last day I can put on go get my suit fitted?
April 20th.
You got all the time in the world.
Yeah, no. After this Sunday, you got all the time in the world, bro. You should have no reason not to do it by Monday or Tuesday.
Will it be open?
Yeah, it'll be open. Do it sooner than later, because in case some shit, you do it sooner than later. I got to go next week. I was going to wait until April to go get fitted for my suit, for my military uniform. But now I have to go sooner just to make sure it gets done.
Oh, you mean you don't fit into the same one you used to?
Go fuck yourself, Artie, right the fuck now. Do you still fit into your baseball uniform from fucking Cal State Fullerton?
I do, but not the way I'd like it to be.
Well, there you go. Okay, same shit. I fit in mine, too. I can put my fucking coat on and shit. It doesn't fit the way I want it to, but I can put it on.
What's the bachelor party? What are we doing?
Okay, that is for another discussion, not for the podcast.
Why not? That'd be a great discussion.
Because that's not what we're doing. We're talking about sports here, not my fucking bachelor party.
Like, even if we have strippers, and what if they bring the coronavirus? Fuck, that'd be
exactly.
tough.
That's why we're not talking about it or doing this, and we're not getting there. Look, man, we're going
cocaine on them. we won't.
There's some more cocaine in the $100 bills in circulation in the United States than there is probably on some hookers, man.
Sad.
What was? Real quick, the ACC commissioner awarded the conference tournament title to Florida State Seminoles. Promises that when March Madness or May Madness comes back, Florida State will represent the ACC. So they're in hopes that it's going to come back and they're going to be able to finish off the season or at least the tournament. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think it's actually going to happen or not?
The NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
Hell no. I think the things that are going on right now, like if they don't meet like their deadlines, meaning like the NBA, right? Whatever games the NBA doesn't play, I think they're gonna make them up. I think they're just gonna pick up where they're at, and then whatever happens is whatever happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think the NCAA tournament too. I think they're just like done unless some miracle happens. I mean, how are they gonna get the seedings in and finish the tournaments and stuff like that? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's very true. Very true. Damn. It'll be interesting. It'll be the year history remembers the sports when sports died for a couple months.
Like summer already sucks because there's barely any sports, but now it's gonna really suck.
Well, hopefully, I mean, at least we'll have baseball.
Yeah, but that's baseball. It's not good till playoffs.
Baseball's good every time they're playing on the field. Anytime I get to see Mr. Michael Nelson Trout hit a home run, it's a great day.
Even though they're chasing like 20 games in their division.
We had this discussion last week, Artie. They're going for the wild card, but they're going for the wild card.
They're always going for the wild card.
Let it be, Artie. God damn it. On a side note,
they've only won like the division like once in.
Go shut your goddamn whorish mouth right now, Artie, before I kick you off. Okay.
I'm spitting facts. Am I not?
You are. Okay, shut up. You don't have to ask Coby. Yeah. I can tell you're right. Did you guys hear that Gronkleberry is signing with the WWE and he's going to start wrestling?
Yeah.
Assuming Florida lets them.
Other than the WrestleMania, Gronk is actually signing I believe, a 3-year deal with WWE to...
Who said he's wrestling, though? How do you know he's not going to be, like, main referee?
You know what? I don't want to see him as a referee. I want to see him as a play-by-play announcer on the side.
That'd be funny. He's an interesting cat. I'd love to get drunk with that dude.
I would. Oh my god! I would give Kobe's left nut to go get drunk with the Gronk and be like, "Fucking, let's talk shit." You know what I mean? I feel like Gronk will be the next, like that stylish guy, like Ric Flair. Like I said, I just watched the 30 for 30 on Ric Flair. If you guys haven't seen that, that's fucking amazing, man. But Ric Flair was a fucking animal. I didn't know how much of an animal Ric Flair was. Hey, Your fucking your noodles are done, buddy.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Fun fact: Angels haven't had a winning season in the past 4 years. That's tough.
Wait, what do you mean a winning season? They're over 500.
Define winning.
Define winning here, bud.
like under 500.
That's a goddamn lie. They were over 500 last year.
Yeah, damn it. They made it by one game.
It was one goddamn game, but they made it.
Wait, it says there were 7. Oh, it's 2019. I don't know. It says 72 and 90, 80 and 82, 80 and 82, 74 and 88.
Damn, Coby might be right, guys.
Somebody
Google it. Google it, somebody.
I don't know.
I'm literally Googling it right now.
Sounds good to me, Coby.
That sounds like good math. But this year
sounds about what
I'm gonna pull a Dallas Cowboy fan here right now. This is our year, guys. This is our year.
Wait, but
2002.
Coby, we need to hold like Brent accountable here. Give me an over/under, Brent, and what the punishment is if they don't hit the over.
You want to know how bad the Angels are?
Okay, wait, no, Coby, give me an over-under on the Angels wins this year. Give me an over-under.
Over-under?
Yeah. Give me. How many games are they going to win? How many do you think they're going to win? Give me a number.
Well, are they even going to fucking play is the question?
They'll play.
You know what? That comes into play. That does come.
Okay, let's just say they play all 152 games. Let's just say they play them all. They figure out how to sprinkle in the first ones in the back end or in the middle on the off days.
Who's in the Angels division?
The Astros, the Athletics, the Seattle fucking Laughingstocks. Who else is left? Oakland, Houston. Oh, the Rangers, the Texas Rangers.
I'll say 76 and 84.
So over under 76 is basically what you're saying. I'm saying over on 76.
Oh, under 76. No fucking way.
I'm saying over 76 right now.
I like it.
Dude, the Angels suck. You want to know why? Because they're in all the seasons they've played, they're not even over 500.
I'm telling you right now, if you're telling me 76 wins is the over under, I'm gonna go over 76.
Yeah.
You heard it right now. I'll bet you right now.
I would bet you at 80.
I'm saying 76. He said 76. We give it to the All-American over here, fucking Division 2, Division 3, fucking amazing champion.
I'll take an 80 bet. I'll take it. If they're gonna make the fucking wild card like you say, 80.
Oh, 80's doable with that, but he wants to go 70. He gave me 76. So take, and you told him give me a number over under 76. So I'm taking a $20 bet right now. Angels go over 76. Who wants to take that?
Let's keep it a friendly and make it a six-pack or something.
All right, 6-pack, but the winner calls it.
Okay.
You down with that, Coby?
Sure.
All right, 6-pack. I got the over. These two guys got the unders, I'm guessing?
Wait a second. Coby took you on the 76. I took you on the 80.
All right, I'll take over 80. I'll 6-pack from you, and I'll take a 6-pack definitely from Coby.
How many do you think the Red Sox are winning this year?
The Red Sox might even get suspended though before the Astros do. The Red Sox are getting suspended.
Hey, the coronavirus is. You know what? Who's actually helped the corona? Who they've helped them? Red Sox, because that announcement was supposed to already have happened.
Yeah.
This whole coronavirus made everybody forget that the Red Sox suspensions and fines and all that. They're not going to be any damn.
Do you think that they're going to try and keep it very low pro when they do finally announce what's happening to the Red Sox? You think they're going to try and?
I think they're going to try to sneak it in, back end it behind like the NBA. Oh, they're working the gates. By the way, the Red Sox were suspended. Blah 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 blah.
You think but Astros none of them got suspended. You think any of the Red Sox get suspended?
No, I don't think anybody gets suspended. Nobody.
So what do you think the penalty is going to be the same thing for the Astros that the Red Sox are getting the same thing as the Astros, $5 million plus fucking other sanctions or whatever?
I think so. Honestly, I don't see, because then the Red Sox are going to complain that the Astros, and why they getting penalized because they fucked up so bad on what the Astros penalty was, you know?
So here's my thing. Why not do what the NCAA did to the Trojans? Whereas they let them play the season. Go ahead, play your fucking hearts out, guys. Play your hearts out. But when it comes to bowl or the playoffs in our scenario here, you guys are not allowed in there for the next 3-4 years.
That's stupid. Honestly, you should be paid as an athlete.
We're not saying they're not getting paid. I'm saying that
they would situation, for instance, like if you're on a football team or you're on a basketball team like Duke or North Carolina, you should be easily making money. If your team hands down brings in the most revenue of that school, you should be getting paid. Like our hockey team, for instance, like we sell out every game, 2,000 plus fans, and no other team here gets more than 400 fans.
Well,
like
it's because they have Coby Downs.
No, it's because we're nasty.
Well, that and you're number one in the fucking in that fucking league, bro. That's
they should be easily paying us or like giving us like extra benefits or something.
Let me ask you this: you put people in the stands in Norwich. Did you put people in the stands when you were playing in the NJHL?
The Battleford, yeah, we were averaging 2,000 fans in the Battleford.
2,000 fans in Battleford. Did they do that before you were there?
No, because they had 5 losing seasons in a row, Then when I came, we broke the records for like my first year. We broke the records for most wins in a season and most points in our. And then my second year, we broke the record for like all-time SJHL most wins.
All right, NHL. I know you're hearing this. I know nobody in NHL is actually here. I know you're listening to NHL. Listen here, Coby Downs. He makes people show up. So when you're ready to recruit him, hey, come talk to him. He's good to go. He's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Ready to play for the LA Kings or the Anaheim Ducks. Either one.
Heck, no, I don't want you guys bugging me all the time for tickets.
I won't be bugging you for tickets. I'll just be expected to show up and me go, my name's Brent. I'm on the list. Shut up. Give me my ticket. Thank you.
Nah.
I'll be like, hey, I'm with the Blown Save podcast. We're here to interview Mr. Coby Downs. Yeah. No. he lets me call him Cobra because, we're family. But you guys don't get allowed. You're not allowed to call him Cobra. Is there
a Facebook event for the wedding?
There is not a Facebook event for the wedding.
No.
Why do we keep coming back to the wedding, dude? What the fuck is happening? This is a sports show, God damn it!
I want to see who's it coming.
People just have a hard time believing you're getting married, Brent.
It is a thing. It will happen.
Who are the girls?
Can you be more specific? I mean, there's Judy, there's your mom, there's Monica.
There's like groomsmen, and then who's the other girls like on the other side?
They are very close friends and or family with Judy. Only 3 of them are single at the moment. 2 of them
names.
I can't. I'm not dropping any names, man. You're gonna have to rock and roll. I'll point you in the right direction.
My girlfriend's coming. I can't do anything.
There you go. Well then,
Coby, why are you bringing Sam to the beach for?
Because I'm just curious.
So shut your mouth and know your role. If you smell what the sock is cooking, I'm telling you right now, don't worry about all that, man.
You can still flirt with other people you just can't touch.
It's like window shopping. I think somebody will punch you for that shit, dude.
No fucking way.
Anywho, can we get away from that? Okay.
Fine.
Thank you. So we were talking about the coronavirus, Gronk signing. Let's see what else we got here. Europe has been suspended. All travel to Europe has been suspended by the end of the month. March Madness canceled maybe. The PGA Tour came out today and said, no mas. We're not doing it anymore. The Olympics are supposed to happen this year. Now
all the championships for hockey got canceled.
They did, didn't they? Jesus Christ.
One of the women's players, one of the women's. I know a girl that plays for Boston College women's team, and she's on the USA team, and they won the Olympics when she went. And she was pumped because she made the World Championship roster, and then she texted me that a couple of days later that they canceled it because of the coronavirus.
Wow.
So the World Championships for all the sports got canceled.
It's fucking wild, man. Do you think? Man, I feel bad for all the track and field athletes that.
What about this UFC fight that's supposed to happen on Saturday?
So apparently all of the big events that are happening after this weekend have been canceled. This weekend, it's still like
the coronavirus don't exist.
It's kind of teeter-tottering on the borderline. Let's make sure after this nobody else does anything. From my understanding, the UFC fight is still happening. But if something does happen because of that event, man, is there going to be some backlash. But from my understanding, this weekend will be the last weekend for live sporting events. And that will be it, unless Florida tells McMahon that WrestleMania is a go, sir.
Wow.
We were talking about that earlier. American businesses are closing. I know a couple people in the Winco family, they were saying that after the president has announced that it was a national emergency, or what is it? Declared a national
state of emergency.
Yeah, he declared a state of emergency, that Winco was going to shut down 5 days after that. I don't know how much fucking weight that takes, but Jesus Christ. If you're shutting down a goddamn grocery store, why the fuck am I still working at Lowe's tomorrow morning? What's going on?
Gotta pay the bills.
Apparently, but did you guys hear about Zion? Zion from the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Zion from the Pelicans. He's picking up the tab for the entire arena's fucking either part-time workers, full-time workers, whatever it is. He's
picking up on a rookie contract.
He is.
And all these other dudes are like, "Oh, I'll donate 100K." That one said, "I got you guys."
He's picking up the tab for everybody at the Pelicans arena. You know what, Zion? Fucking A, bro. I take my hat off to you. I salute you. That's fucking amazing.
Well, Mark Cuban's still going to pay all his staff, even if there's no games.
Right, okay, but here's the thing. That's Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban's a quadbillionaire, right? Fucking Zion is a millionaire. I mean, he's still a millionaire, but still, he's not a quadbillionaire like Mark Cuban is.
Well, like he'll just write it off. Fuck it.
If the Pelicans owner or whatever came out and said, "Oh, we're gonna pay for this," all right, cool, man, that's cool for you guys. Thank God, you guys are, only gonna spend a couple $1 million, even though you're gonna make a couple billion by the end of the year. That's cool. Like, hey, I salute you, thank you, whatever. But Zion on a rookie contract saying, "Fuck it, dude. I'm going to take care of you guys. Everybody go home. Don't worry about it. We're good. Come back when you come back. Your bills are going to get paid. Don't even worry about it." That's fucking admirable. What the fuck is happening over there, bro?
That's my packet.
Sounds like you're rubbing one off in some fucking foil paper and shit, dude. Jesus.
He liked what you said about Zion. He was like, "Oh, tell me more."
He's like, "I love that." But fucking Zion, I mean, I got to give him props all day long for coming out and without anybody asking or without anybody telling him, at least from what I've read, he's forking up the bill, man. That's fucking admirable. Hey, Zion, Lowe's store in Moreno Valley would love it if you would pay our fucking tab for the next month, bro.
You think any of the veterans or the dudes that forked over 100K are looking at him? It's like, all right, they're shaking their head like, damn this guy.
They're probably going to their social media people going, fuck, how bad is this? Is this bad? They're going to their marketing experts going, hey man, I only gave like $100,000 for like, is this Zion gave everything? What?
Get it, Coby. Get it, Coby.
Get it, Coby. He's over there like.
He's going hard. He's going hard.
Hey, you go hard or you go home. I have spoken. Fucking A, Coby, getting balls deep in there on that Top Ramen, man. When you said you were getting Top Ramen, I didn't know you were getting it like that, dude. Jesus Christ. Top Ramen, not a sponsor, but come on. Coby's all balls deep in it. Come on, guys. The biggest hit to any organization that's happened so far, it's been underlooked and it's been overlooked and it's been underappreciated, is the sports books, the sports betting at all the casinos. I mean, not like they're not making enough money as it is, but all the sports books are losing money hand over fist right now.
When the Wynn Hotel just canceled their sports book.
I think everybody's going to cancel their sports book. There's no sports.
It says Wynn. Yeah, it says Wynn Las Vegas Temple. What do you mean no sports? Just put on an NHL game, computer versus computer, gamble.
All right, guys, this is what we're doing. Monday night, we're gonna do a live stream of two computers playing each other, and we're taking bets and we're talking shit. How about that?
Let's just go head to head on Madden again, Madden.
Yeah, I'll just live stream me drink beers, and everyone can choose an over and under.
How many beers is he gonna have before he has to pee? How many beers is he gonna have before he passes out?
I say more than.
Okay, no, wait. Before you answer, wait. Now are we talking beer or are we talking fucking White Claws?
Dude, White Claw still is a 5%. Is more.
No. But it's a seltzer. It's not a beer. It's not as hoppy. That means it's not as filling. So what is it? Is it going to be beer or is it going to be fucking White Claws?
I'll do beers. I don't care.
Atta girl. I'm going to bring you some fucking IPAs. I want to see you chug that shit.
Yeah.
You'd be hating life.
Nah.
So, Mr. Basas the Casas man. So Monday night, MLB, the 20, it's out, man. We
saw that.
We might have to live stream some fucking MLB just to be able to bet and talk shit. We should do Angels Dodgers computer versus computer. See how it goes. Set up the lineups and rock and roll. You could do the Dodgers lineup side, and I'll do the Angels lineup side.
I kind of feel like I'd have to give you right. I think I'd have to give them like a handicap, like their ace versus our like freaking top minor leaguer or something. You know.
You fucking dick. I'm down to go down that road, man.
Seriously, your ace has a higher like guy.
The only time during the stream that I love, or during the podcast that I love that Artie cut out as he was talking. It was perfect timing.
What I said was your ace has a higher ERA than 6 guy.
Are you cut out again?
Yeah, he cut out again. It's perfect. The baseball gods are behind me today. They were telling me, no, Artie's talking too much shit. We're going to have to cut him off.
I'm about to send it on the message board right here.
Hey, nobody else can read it. We're fine. By the way, guys, if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want to post up at us and have us read or whatever, you got any questions, it's the Blown Save Podcast at gmail.com. Send us some shit and we'll see what we can
Snapchat, do. CDowney24.
CDowney24. We're not leaving yet there, Downsy boy. We still got another. Add him. He's wonderful. He has the wonderful feel good, play good, be good games.
Coby, read what I just sent.
I'll read it for you. Your ace has a higher ERA than our number 6 guy.
There we go.
Well, technically, with the season starting later, my ace will probably be Ohtani. So, no, that's not true.
Ohtani does not technically have an ERA, so that is not true.
He has an ERA. It's sub 2, and it doesn't matter what you say, it's there.
Who do you think is going to be the best player in baseball this year?
Mike Trout.
I feel like Mike Trout's on his way down now.
Go fuck yourself. Are you fucking listening to what you just said? Michael Nelson, motherfucking Trout, the greatest baseball player to ever grace our fucking eyeballs in the time that we've been alive.
Let me just tell you, whether you want to hear it or not, okay?
Never seen
Ronald Acuna is the number 1 overall pick in fantasy baseball. Let me just tell you that right now. And here's the thing. He's on a winning team.
Like, I don't care how good you are. If you're being like say Mike Trout, for instance, like, yeah, he's doing so well, but he also plays on a shit team. So like,
right.
How much?
It's not a shit team, man. It's not a great team.
Well,
it's not a great team, but it's not a shit team.
The only way you should be winning awards is if your team makes the playoffs. Because guess what? You're doing enough to put your team in a playoff.
No, because it's during you're getting season awards, not playoff awards. It's 2 different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm somewhere in the middle. I ain't gonna lie. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Season award, because like, if Mike Trout you're only winning 74 games, and Mike Trout's supposed to be like a god in baseball.
Trout was gone for 28 of those games this last season.
What was the record in those 28 games?
Not good.
All right, let's see.
Like the rest
I'll work it up.
Do it.
It was worse.
You threatened him, Coby.
And
you threatened him, and you follow through with those threats, Coby.
And everybody at home, this is why there's a 3-drink minimum, because we get going and it's fucking wonderful.
I like that Coby says, let me look that shit up. I like that shit.
During Trout's hiatus, what was the Angels? Oh, I heard that click.
I'm done with my 3 drinks, so I'm going on to beer.
Get on it, girl. I'm on my. Actually, I got to get my 3rd one here in a second. I went from a tall boy to small boys, so we're okay though. We're okay. Technically, I'm on
small boys.
Technically,
weird.
Is that what you call it?
Technically, I'm on my 3rd drink since the tall boy is 2 beers. I'm on my 3rd beer, but I'll get a 3rd one just because. By the way, at Stater Brothers today, not a sponsor. Everybody's buying all this water, right? And they had these like 1-gallon jugs of fucking, I think it was like Arrowhead, right? And I'm walking by, and these 2 old ladies, they got to be like in their 60s, 70s, right around there. They're struggling to pick up these 1-gallon jugs of water. And I'm like, ladies, do you guys need some help? And they're like, oh, yes, can you please help us? I'm like, how many of these do you guys need? They're like, can we get 4 more? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. So I grabbed 2, 1 in each hand, and I put it in their cart. As I'm reaching back to go grab the other 2 for them, some fucking guy, probably like 22, 23 years old, fucking like, posts me up and like grabs like 3 in his hand, in his arms, whatever, and like pushes me out of the way. And I'm like, hey, bro. There's like fucking 30 of them here, man. Like, I'm trying to grab these for these ladies. I'm not even grabbing myself one. Like, calm the fuck down, bro. Like, it's not that serious. There's a fucking line. You're going to wait 30 minutes to check out. There's no need for any of this shit, right? The ladies fucking praised me, gave me a hug, and said, thank you so much. At least somebody is giving a crap about, people. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I grabbed two fucking jugs on the way out, but still, I was fucking nice about it. Hey, Coby, did you finish that Maruchan? Not a sponsor.
What? Sorry.
Did you finish your top ramen, man?
Hell yeah, brother.
You feeling better?
No.
You need another beer, man, or another White Claw. What'd you say when the claw's out? You got a law out. What'd you say?
Ain't no laws when drinking claws, baby.
Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws. God damn it, man. Is that a white girl thing or what the fuck?
Fuck, no, it ain't.
Okay, I've never heard that on this side of the Mississippi River, man.
Well, you guys suck.
Oh man, that's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna buy you a case of White Claws when you come over, man. I'll have that.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna delete them.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll have a live fucking face-to-face fucking podcast when you come over. Okay, I wanted to get into the top 5 athletes in your history. So you only athletes that you have physically either seen play on TV live or gone to a game and seen them live. Your 5 top athletes, right? In baseball, football, and basketball. Individuals, so we got 15 names to go through. Coby, give me your top 5. I'll give you hockey too in a second.
Okay.
But give me your top 5 that you've physically seen with your eyeballs, either playing on live television or at the stadium. Top 5 football players that you've ever seen play, not named Tom Brady.
Oh, okay. Top 5, probably. Aaron Rodgers.
Why?
I don't know. Because Aaron Rodgers is just a GOAT. The only reason the Packers are good is because he's on the team.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. He just seems like a good player. Dang, I don't.
Number 2. Not in no order. You can just give me 5 players. You don't got to rank them 1 to 5. I just want to know your top 5. What you got?
Okay. Yeah, I would say him. Man, I'm not good with names. Bill Belichick.
He's not a football player. He's a coach.
But he's a coach. But he's also big. He makes the Pats good.
The coach goat. Okay, I'll give you Bill Belichick. That's 2. I need 3 more football names, buddy.
3 more. Calvin Johnson.
Why?
Because he was just one of the best. He's like the best wide receiver. You couldn't shut him down. He was like, what, 6'6"? Dude was ginormous. And he won me a fantasy championship. So, hell yeah, that brother is up there.
Okay, that's 3. I got to need 2 more names on the football top 5.
Top 5 for what again?
Okay, so top 5 athletes in your history. Only athletes that you physically seen play live on TV or live at the stadium. Coby is giving me Bill Belichick, the GOAT coach. He's giving me Calvin Johnson. He's giving me, what was the third one you gave me, Coby?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron motherfucking GOAT Rodgers. Okay, so Kobe's got 2 more for football. Artie, you think about your top 5 for football right now. Think about it.
Football.
Kobe, I need 2 more.
2 more. I don't know. I don't know. I think Rob Gronkowski was unbelievable. His personality and his, like, the way he carried himself and how loose he was. I thought that was a big bring to the sport.
Absolutely. I'm with you. Gronkleberry's up there. All right, number 4. Give me 1 more. Make it number 5.
Make it number 5. Number 5. I don't know. I think Patrick Mahomes is the next upcoming best player to ever play football.
I agree.
If Mahomes stays fucking healthy, I think Mahomes goes down in history books and he goes into a gold jacket and in about 20 years he's in the Hall of Fame. Honestly. Yep. All right, Mr. Basas, the Masas Basas. Top 5 football players that you've seen live,
or in that particular order, right? Just top.
No, just top 5. You don't got to give me 5 to 1 or 1 to 5, and this one's number 1, and that one's number 3. No, I just need 5 names that you would say that you've physically seen either on TV live. None of this. I watched the game from 1942. And fucking whatever his name is, Tutung Tepler, fucking scored 2 touchdowns in 1 fucking 10-minute period or whatever. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear what you've seen live, either on TV or in person. 5.
Like Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders.
Oh, that's 2. Okay, wait. So because I made Coby tell me why. Jerry Rice. It's very easy, but tell me why.
I mean, Jerry Rice just has almost all the records. If not, he's top 3 in every single category. And then some of the records he has are like untouchable, and this is before the hands-off flag football style of the NFL.
Like what? What one of his records is untouchable right now?
Maybe total receiving yards in a career.
Okay.
Total. I don't know if he has the total receptions. I don't know. I'm not like that huge a fan, but I know his numbers are just stupid good.
I know if we called in Evan right now, he'd be like fucking, oh, Jerry Rice would fucking sucking his dick and shit. Okay.
But I do know he has some ridiculous numbers, I mean, God, 5 though? Jeez, I've seen quite a few dudes. I could give you like a top 10, but a top 5.
No, I need 5, really man. Hard. 5 of what you've seen.
And then my next one is like 1A,
Oh, Jerry Rice has what?
23,000 career receiving yards, 197 career receiving touchdowns, 208 total touchdowns, and then 1,600 career receptions. And those are his records.
Yeah. Well, those are his records. They still stand right now?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's 4 records in the records book.
He has 5.
Oh, shit, my bad. 5.
23,546 career all-purpose yards.
Jesus.
And you know why he doesn't have single-season records anymore? Because they extended the season.
Because
what I'm saying? Because they have extended the season.
Yeah.
He doesn't play as many games. Plus, now it's like flag football out there, too. Imagine if he was playing with anymore. Imagine if he was playing with those rules.
Oh, my God. Get out of here. Okay, so we got Jerry Rice. Good.
Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, same thing.
Sanders, why? He's too fucking good. I know. Keep going. Keep going. If somebody's listening right now and they ask, who the fuck is Barry Sanders? Don't ever watch fucking sports ever again. Just go hide away and play with yourself at this point. All right.
That
after Barry Sanders,
to take care of his chicken. Stepped away.
Okay, number 3. Who do you got?
3. I have like a 1A, 1B type of thing because I think they're synonymous with each other. I really think Peyton Manning and Tom Brady are like 1A, 1B type of thing. Like those dudes are just so good, Like Manning has a lot of records and won a couple of Super Bowls, but Tom Brady just knows how to win. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't always clean, but that you knew how to win. And like how Coby said earlier, that dude just managed the game. Sometimes he knew, hey, I got to step up and I got to air this shit out and win this game for us. And other times he was like, oh, let me just hand this off. Let's control this game and win this game this direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, but
games with Tom Brady, like for instance, like you can put a team that has the ball with a minute and they're on their 20 and you're like, fuck, this game's over. But when the Pats have the ball and there's a minute left, you're like, holy crap, Tom Brady's going to go throw a touchdown.
Right. Or at least drive him down and fucking put him in range or set something up to.
Okay, so here's my thing. You had 5 spots. You've only given me 4 names technically with Tom Brady. With Tom Brady, I don't want to give a half point to either Tom Brady or like Peyton Manning. You can't do that. You get 5, bro. You get 5. So there's 4. Give me one more.
I don't know. And you know what? I know, again, if we're dudes that I've seen, the best defensive player that I've seen that just changed games for me was Ray Lewis. That dude basically won a Super Bowl by himself on a really bad offensive team. Maybe they had a good running back that rushed for 2,000 yards that year. But, man, that dude was special. He was special.
Yeah, and I know the best intro in the NFL too.
Best, the best.
And I know he had his off the field issues and stuff like that, but that has to do with like nature versus nurture type of thing, But still, I just think that dude just changed the game defensively, And for a long time, not just 1, 2, 3 years. We're talking a solid 10 years that dude changed the game.
Absolutely.
So if I had to pick a top 5 that I've seen in my era, those would be the dudes.
All right, if I give you one more just because you wanted to group Brady and fucking Manning together, who would be a close 6th?
A close 6. Oh, jeez. I didn't even think because I didn't think you would give it to me. But
man, I sent you the email earlier, bro. You should have had this ready to go.
But I really just think there's, again, I know it sounds stupid and you're gonna get mad at me. That also changed the game and the style of the way the game is played, and I think more dudes are starting to play like this. But like like a Marshall Faulk and LaDainian Tomlinson, running backs that can catch the ball. That you're starting to see that a lot more now. And those are 2 dudes that kind of did it back to back.
Yeah.
And at that certain time where they changed the game.
I gave you 6 and you gave me 7, you son of a bitch. All right?
I know. But it's one of those like, hey, you pick one. You take whichever one you like more.
I can't.
Like, which one would you write? Which one would you take? Like of those 2, which one?
Between LaDainian Tomlinson and Marshall Faulk? Faulk all day, man.
Really?
All day.
Really? I don't know.
You put them head to head, I'll take Faulk.
Really?
Prime of their life. Prime of their fucking game.
See, and that's the thing. I think I would take LaDainian Tomlinson if we're talking about just their prime. I would take LaDainian Tomlinson. I think Falk had the better career, but I think Falk had the better single season.
Okay.
I don't know. Just an opinion, just a thought. I mean, I don't have a problem with taking either one, but I think those dudes kind of changed the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't see Walter Payton really play. I was little.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Him, but so I couldn't put him. But that dude was ridiculous. Video I've seen and stuff like that, that dude was ridiculous. Yeah. But I never saw that dude.
Right, no, and that's what I'm saying. You had to have seen him play live, or
because then we're talking about we could take fucking Jim
Brown.
Jim Brown, dude.
Oh,
and that's the dude. Same thing. You know that I never saw that play. I seen video, but that dude was on a whole nother level too. You know.
Absolutely. My top 5. No surprise here. Emmitt Smith. Come on, man. The all-time leading rusher. Maybe Barry Sanders overtakes him because Barry doesn't retire. Okay.
Maybe.
Hey, with that offensive line Dallas had at those times, man.
Don't say maybe.
Hey, dude. Emmitt Smith played with a dislocated shoulder to beat the fucking the Giants.
I have all the respect in the world.
Okay, then. So shut your mouth. Know your role.
Don't say the word.
Maybe. I didn't talk shit when you were saying who the fuck you rooted for. I gave you
Kobe,
your top 12.
Am I talking shit or am I just stating facts, Kobe? Because people seem to get those two confused.
Look, man. Emmitt Smith is the all-time leading rusher.
Yes, that's all you had to say.
I got to watch him play in 3 Super Bowls and win. Mm-hmm. Became an Super Bowl.
You got to watch 3 Super Bowls? You went to 3 Super Bowls? Damn.
I got to watch them on TV live. Okay, go fuck yourself now.
Man. Wow.
I didn't give you any other bullshit. Shut your mouth. No, you're wrong.
I was asking a question. I was jealous, bro, because I knew you're from La Puente like me too. You know, so I was like, damn, to go 3 Super Bowls. Wow.
Next up that I got to watch play is mean, lean Deion Sanders, one of the best cornerbacks to play in Atlanta, San Francisco. That son of a bitch kept us from going to another Super Bowl, and he came to the Dallas Cowboys for a couple years and helped us win one. But Deion, primetime motherfucking Sanders, man, one of the best defensive players.
I'm waiting for his first non-Dallas Cowboy.
I know, that's what I was going to be like. Right? Next one's going to be like, what's Tony Romo?
Right.
No. If we're talking about broadcasters, come on, Tony Romo all day.
Who went without a helmet on Thanksgiving and blah blah blah.
That was Jason Witten, by the way, for those of you guys playing at home.
Jerry Jones.
All Hall of Famers, by the way. All Hall of Famers, except for Tony Romo. All Hall of Famers.
Keep going with
you say. Honestly, I have to agree with Artie on one of them, Jerry Rice. Just an amazing, phenomenal fucking wide receiver. Just amazing. I watched his 30 for 30 and how he got his hand so strong. He would help his dads in the summer put up houses and shit like that in rural. I want to say Louisiana or Mississippi. It's one of the two. He'd be sitting up on top of the roof getting bricks thrown at him.
Oh, that's right.
And he had to catch him one in each hand, just grabbing bricks, putting him down. If he missed one, it would fucking hit him in the face. This man came from nothing. If you guys haven't seen his 30 for 30, man, watch this shit. His hands got so strong because of those bricks. And then they were talking about how in the offseason, the game, they lost the playoff game. The very next day, everybody else is there cleaning their locker rooms. What's Jerry Rice doing? He's outside running drills. He's outside running routes. He's outside trying to get better for the next season because he said, hey, the next season starts now. Not in 3-4 months. It starts now. I respect that. I love that. I'm with that 100%. I hate the fucking 49ers with all my fucking heart. But still, Jerry Rice, he's on my top 5. Honestly, just fucking up there.
Thank you, baby Jesus. He gave us a
I'll give you another non-Cowboy right now that I fucking absolutely love. One of my top 5 players to ever watch, to ever see him fucking sling the ball is Brett motherfucking Favre, man. Talk about an exciting man to watch play football. Talk about a man who would keep you on the edge of your seat with 20 seconds left on the game and they're down by fucking 6. Are you kidding me? You're not
into a good pair of Levi's too.
Oh, absolutely. There's some stranglers in there. But I'm telling you right now, man, if you didn't want to watch a fucking football game when Brett Favre was playing, are you out of your fucking mind? Brett Favre, man, was a person that put butts in seats and made people want to watch football. He had that game against the Raiders where his dad died the night before. He came out and threw 5 or 6 touchdown passes and fucking dedicated that game to his dad. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey,
if
did you hear his Hall of Fame speech?
Hold on. If my dad passed away and tomorrow I had to go do anything, are you fucking kidding me? I would be the shittiest fucking anything what I'm doing the entire fucking time. Are you kidding me, dude? And this guy came out there, I should say, and fucking played the game of his fucking life.
You don't have a sports mentality. That's why.
Still,
like easily, if my mom passed away and I had to play in the national championship, I would ball out, bud. I would fucking ball.
Oh,
out.
absolutely. I don't have that.
It just means you just have much more on the line to win it for her.
Hey, absolutely, I'm with you.
Thank you, Coby.
I'm with you. Hey, Karina, I know you're gonna be listening because you're gonna know that Kobe's on here, and look, that's how much he loves you. He'd fucking go out there and show you. That's what's up. So that's number. Is that 3 or 4?
4.
4.
Hey, wait a second. Don't finish. Let me finish. So
don't finish. Let me finish.
Brett Favre had one of the best little Hall of Fame speeches, at least moments I've ever seen, and that's when he talked about his dad. How you were talking about how he brought up his dad and stuff. Did you hear his Hall of Fame speech? He said it caught my heart a little bit, right? Because he said his dad was always a hard ass on him, right? Like his dad would ride him, right?
Yeah.
And never gave him fucking like ounce of like, oh, I'm proud of you, son. That's right, son. That's my boy, son, right? Type of thing. And Brett Favre one time had a really shitty game, and some college scouts came to see him play. And Brett Favre like wanted to cry and give up and all that shit. And he's like, man, my dad's really gonna fucking let me have it, this and this and that. And Brett Favre was somewhere, and the scout went and talked to his dad, right? And because I think his dad was like the coach or something. That part I'm just a little vague on. But the scout went and talked to his dad, and his dad says, he's all, I could tell you one thing. He's all, he didn't play good tonight. He's all, but one thing I could tell you about my son, he will redeem himself. He's all, I guarantee you. He's all, he had a bad day, but he's like, you better show up for the next one because he's going to have an amazing and special day on the next one. He's all, and he will find a way to redeem himself, right? So then Brett Favre, like, dude, he went from like wanting to shoot himself and that type of thing to all of a sudden like, damn, my dad really does believe in me. And he came out and sure enough had like a ridiculous game, right? Mm-hmm. And then he finished, I don't know if he finished his speech, but he said, Dad, I spent my whole career trying to redeem myself. He's on, I hope I did you proud. And I was like, oh, you're crying. Who's crying? You're crying. Like,
I'm with you there, man. Hey, man, he was a joy to watch play. Even when he played for the Jets, he was a fucking joy and a wonder to watch him play. I loved when he played for the Vikings and he went back and played against the Green Bay Packers. Hold on, I got a little guy here. Side note here. Oh, he's taking off. All right. Number 5. Honestly, I was thinking about this while you were talking about Brett Favre, and all I can think about is Brett Favre crying up on the podium right now. Honestly, somebody that I watched play, number 5, no particular order. I gave you Dion. I gave you Emmett. I gave you Jerry. I gave you Brett. I have to go new school, man, right now, and I got to agree with Coby. If we were talking about NCAA, I have to go Vince Young because he did some dirty stuff to the USC Trojans. But Patrick, my motherfucking homie, he is changing the way that quarterbacks are being looked at. If I had to pick, it would be between him and fucking if you're getting a 1A and a 1B and shit, I get a 1A and 1B. I would have to say fucking running back for the Panthers. What the fuck is his name? I just fucking had it in my mind and it fucking slipped.
CMC,
yes. CMC, running back that came from Stanford. I got to watch him play. Man, is he a fucking animal, dude. Does not want to come out of the fucking game. He's going to do some great things. If he stays healthy, he's going to be fucking amazing. And I think him and Mahomes are going to lead the new era of fucking football.
All right, what's next?
You're gonna give us the top 5 because I don't think me and Artie can count to 5 when it comes to hockey players. Top 5 hocky players and why? Oh, Mr. Bassas, the Masas Casas is gonna give
5 dudes.
He can give us 5 dudes that he's seen. But Coby, I want to hear what you have to say. Give me your top 5.
Let him be the last to give us the top 5 because then he might throw names out for our memory.
All I got is Brad May. I got, just because I met him one time, I'm going to go with him. I got shit. I'm good, man. I got.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take Wayne Gretzky. Okay. Because I was a kid when I saw that dude play for the Kings, and I still saw him, and I know a lot of his records. Okay. So I'll take Wayne Gretzky. Believe it or not, I like Luke Robitaille because again, he was a King. I also like the local boys, so I really like. God, I'm trying to blank on the name right now.
Kopitar, Quick, Brown.
No, the dude from the
Drew
Ducks,
Doughty.
Solani. I really like
Tino.
Solani. Yeah, I really like that guy. I don't know why, but that dude just really stuck out to me. So I like Solani. I obviously Mario Lemieux was fucking awesome. Loved watching that dude play. He was a stud, and I like his teammate, Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
But again, that's just me. Someone that's like what would they call him? Like a fan that just watches here and there, but doesn't know the details of the games and stuff like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Robitaille again was a dude that like basically I grew up with, so like how can you not root for that dude? So it was like Robitaille and Solani for me, two dudes I really like. And again, I saw Gretzky when he was with the Kings when I was a little kid. So I mean, but everybody knows the legend of Gretzky, and one of his best quotes is one of my favorite quotes to live by, which is you miss every shot you don't take. You know. That dude says, just go for it. You got nothing to lose, right? That dude scored, what was it, like 99 goals or 100 goals?
Yeah, he scored a lot of goals.
Yeah, you kept cutting out, so I don't know what you said.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, now Coby could go because there I threw mine that limited knowledge.
Not in order, but I'd say probably Alex Ovechkin because he's probably the only closest guy right now to break Sidney Crosby's goal scoring record. He has to play for like 6 more years.
Oh, and Crosby was a good one.
What's Crosby's goal scoring record right now?
Oh, Crosby's more of an assist guy. Talk about
points,
Ovechkin.
Right? He's more points, right?
Yeah, more. But it's different. Like I think they have like the same amount of points, but just Ovechkin scores more goals. But I'd say Ovechkin, Crosby definitely because Crosby's been the best NHL player in the past like 10 years.
Right,
probably Patrick Kane from Chicago. Because he's on the pace. If he keeps playing the way he's playing for the next like 4 or 5 years, he'll be the leading goals or leading most points ever by a U.S. player playing in the NHL.
Another one I forgot was that goalie for
Bro, you only get 5.
Sad, 5'8". Yeah. What was his name? The goalie for New Jersey. That dude.
Martin Brodeur.
Oh my God, he was a stud.
Yeah. Goldberg.
Stud.
The Mighty Ducks. Goldberg. He's in fucking jail right now. Anyways, keep going.
But yeah, so I would McDavid, Crosby, Ovechkin. Oh, McDavid, 100% because McDavid is by far the best player in the NHL right now. Like, God, I think Crosby.
I've never heard of him.
Connor McDavid, he plays for Edmonton Oilers, and he was like a prodigy coming up from hockey, and he's absolutely gross. He's probably he's the fastest NHL player by far. And like, I don't know, he's like every year he's been in the NHL, he's averaged 100 points. Like he's led the NHL in points the last 4 years, and he's been in the NHL only for 4 years. That's 3 or Kane, Ovi, Crosby, McDavid, and then probably if I had to go with the goalie, yeah, I'd probably go maybe like.
I mean, you don't have to go with the goalie, but you can go whatever you want.
A goalie, I'd probably go with Lundqvist from New York, just because Lundqvist, even though New York hasn't been good, Lundqvist is the only reason that makes him relevant. Like he keeps them in games, and he's one of the best goalies. He'll definitely be a Hall of Famer.
I know my top player that I've ever seen play hockey is his name is Coby Downs. He's from Montclair, California. He's pretty amazing. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy, but he's won like the 2016-2017 playoff MVP. He's the SJHL Champion for 2016-2017. He's won some pretty amazing things. National Championship runner-up in 2018-2019. NEHC League Champion. I mean, I could name off these things, man. This guy is fucking amazing. If he doesn't make the NFL, it's a fucking shame. And
NFL or NHL?
NHL, I said. NHL.
That's not
all right,
right.
so we have our NHL. We have our, what did we say, football. Here we go. Top 5 basketball players that you got to see play, whether it be live on TV or live in person. Who have you seen 5 players in the NBA that you are like, these guys are the best that I've ever seen? Coby.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James speaks for himself. He's fucking gross.
Right.
Kobe Bryant, of course, rest in peace. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James.
You said those two names already.
I know. I'm trying to think who else. Basketball. I liked Ray Allen. Ray Allen was clutch. I liked him.
It. Beautiful jumper. Beautiful jumper.
Yep.
3-pointers. He was unbelievable. Who else? I liked Tony Parker. He was just so smooth. Yeah, Tony Parker was good. Yeah, like even though he played for the Spurs and he was like so quiet, he just always got it done. Or like even like
he reminded me of like of Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, I like Tony Parker, and then my last one, I like Steve Nash. Steve Nash was Canadian, and he should have played hockey, but he played basketball and he was good.
He was better. He was better at soccer.
Yeah, I know.
He was pretty good at soccer.
That's at 4, right? So we got Steve Nash,
Ray Allen,
LeBron, Kobe. That's 4. We got one more.
One more. I'd probably go. I'm trying to think of a name. Probably. The Flash. Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade. Not bad. Nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong. You can't hate on that.
Hall of Famer. Yeah. Brent, you want to go or?
No. No. I go last. You go first.
Well, I mean, I grew up getting to see Jordan Magic. Can you not put them 2? So that's your automatic 2 right away. Kobe, because I'm a homer, of course, but I mean, he is great, you know. Kobe, Shaq, again, another homer pick. So that's 4. And then the next dude that is with them has to be LeBron, man. Even though now, but I mean, you just can't deny him. Like he reminds me of a mix of kind of all those dudes. He reminds me of like of a Magic Johnson, a modern day Magic Johnson, like a dude that could play any position on the court. Has the field vision of Magic Johnson, has a fadeaway jumper of Michael Jordan, and has the power of like a Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Those are my top 5. It is pretty easy for me.
Right on. All right. Top 5 always and first in my list will be Sir Michael Ernest Jordan. Just had the privilege of growing up watching him play. That's why I'm a Bulls fan. I'm more of a Jordan fan than anything, but I still love my Bulls. You know, I got to root for them. Even when they're fucking atrocious, I still root for my Bulls just because I have that love from growing up being a Michael Jordan fan.
All right, watching that movie every other weekend.
Yeah, it is what it is. So Mike Jordan, you got to put Kobe in there. Kobe was amazing, just is absolutely amazing, and rest in peace to him, Gigi, and the other 7 people that passed away on that flight that happened about a month and a half ago now. Jordan, Kobe, I have to put down Reggie Miller. I thoroughly enjoyed watching the Pacers play when Reggie Miller was playing that 3-point line. He was just shut down from the 3-pointer. I love him as a commentator now. I loved watching him play basketball. It was fucking awesome watching him play. Reggie Miller, number 3. Number 4. Who have I seen from my past? I mean, there's so many. The mailman, Karl motherfucking Malone. That man has done so much, gone so many places, and I'm so happy that that I got to watch him play. He won the gold with the original Dream Team, the only motherfucking Dream Team from my point of view. Number 5, fuck man, you can't deny that LeBron is that fucking good. You can't do it, man. So I got to give my 5th spot in my top 5 to LeBron James. He will go down as one of the greatest players in NBA history. Absolutely. Behind Mike and behind Kobe, but absolutely behind a few others. But you know what? In a 5.5, Clyde the Glide Drexler. I just thought about him right now. He was fucking amazing. He was a great fucking player as well. Dennis Rodman also 5.216351. Great defensive player, but all right. We'll go to the last one of the night, and then we'll call it a night. We'll wrap it up because we are at just over 90 minutes right now. baseball, because the baseball season is supposed to be coming up. That's why we're going to end with baseball. Coby, 5 top MLB players that you've actually seen play or watched play live on TV. What you got?
I'd probably go with Big Papa, obviously.
Respectable.
He's
a cheater.
Whatever. You cheating.
He got shot in the back. He can fight. He's okay. He took a shot in the back and he's good to go. Oh, Mariano all day.
Yeah, Mariano Rivera. Probably Randy Johnson.
Okay, that's 3.
Oh, trying to think who else. Who else was good? I like Vladimir Guerrero. Yeah, he was
Big Daddy Vladdy. That's 4.
I'm trying to think now. Another one, probably. Let me think. Probably Pujols. Oh, like even though he sucks now, but like just overall career, and when he was at St. Louis, unbelievable.
All right, I respect that. He's still probably the closest we're going to get to see somebody hit 700, even though I doubt it's going to happen. But he's the closest we're going to get to seeing anybody hit 700 in our lifetime without any steroids and shit. Mr. Basas, the Masas Casas. What you got, man? Top 5.
Well, I like clean players.
Well, let's go with clean players only then. Come on.
So the dude at the top of my list that was just the most exciting to watch.
Barry Bonds.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Dude, he's on my top 5. I'm not gonna find somebody else.
He's my number 1, and I'm not a Seattle fan or anything, but God, that guy was poetry in motion.
Absolutely. He's got the second best swing I've ever seen. Second to my son, Luke Adam Sanchez. You guys, in 20 years, you're going to watch him in MLB. He's got the second sweetest swing in MLB history. Keep going. All right, we got Ken Griffey. But no. Watching him swing that bat was absolutely what you just said, poetry in motion. It was just so fluid, so smooth, so man. When he hit a home run and he knew he cracked it, just that stare, the drop of the bat, I could see it in my head right now, man. It's fucking gorgeous. It's fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Same thing on defense. That dude used to just up his hand right before he would flick his wrist out and catch a ball and snap it.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
I mean, that dude was just beautiful. Beautiful watch. God, I'd pay all day and night to see that dude play. Again, I'm a big baseball guy, and I love short, compact swings, and Trout's right up there, bro. He is beautiful to watch, too, because he's so fundamentally sound. He's so compact with everything. He is fundamentally sound. And I love fundamental. And his swing is it's not a beautiful swing.
It's more of a violent swing, honestly.
It's fundamentally sound. That dude's straight. He doesn't move his hands, and he goes straight to the ball. He has power. I like
45 home runs last year.
Huh?
Oh, I said 45 home runs last year. Yeah. Jeter's amazing.
I like watching Jeter play. I love dudes that carry that lead with them. And Jeter was a dude that inspired you to play. He had good numbers, but he never had great numbers. God, I don't think he ever led the league in any one category. I mean, I could be wrong, but he might have never led the league in any one hitting category. He won a couple Gold Gloves. But I mean, he was just a leader, my favorite play of all time that he did is that little ball flip down against Oakland against Jeremy Giambi.
Oh, absolutely.
Just amazing.
I think that's one of his key plays of his career, honestly. You look back at any Jeter fucking montage of his greatest plays, and that one will always be there. No matter what, that one will always be there. I was there when Jeter played his last game here in Anaheim. Cheers to that one right there. I heard that one go off. Cheers, Papa. Don't lie to me now. But I was there when Jeter had his last game in Anaheim, and it was I still have the little magnet souvenirs that they gave us that had all Jeter's accomplishments, and it was touching to see Jeter get a surfboard first off, and to see him play one last time, even if it was at the Big A. I know that our buddy Evan out there, I know you're listening, Evan. I know you got to see him play at the old Yankee Stadium and at the new Yankee Stadium. So kudos to you, sir. All right, so we got Derek Jeter, we got Mike Trout, we got Ken Griffey Jr. Who else you got?
Griffey, just like Coby said, I was a big Vlad fan because I like the hitting bare hands, because that's how I kind of hit as well too. And he was just one of my favorite players. So Vlad was really exciting. Again, I like dudes that were clean. That played on both sides of the ball. He had an absolute cannon.
Ball player to ever get 2 or more hits off a bounced ball on a pitch. Only dude to do it more than twice.
Yep. So he had some incredible home runs. He had a cannon for him. Defensively, in terms of fielding, he just seemed really smart. He didn't have you didn't see him lay out a whole lot. But he took the right angles almost every time.
He'll catch that ball on a hop. He'll catch the ball on a hop and just fucking cannon that motherfucker out to wherever he's got to go.
God, I love seeing him play. And then I don't know, for shits and giggles, I guess we got to go pitcher. I really want to go with Piazza because that's my all-time favorite player.
Go with Piazza then, man.
But he was so brutal defensively, dude. He was brutal.
But Piazza was your guy. I'm talking about your guy. I don't want to hear fucking who you think somebody else would say. I want to hear your fucking guy.
No, because there's another dude that got to give him his props, man.
Well, then go for it.
I saw him play. Nolan Ryan, man.
The Rocket. The Rocket himself, Nolan motherfucking Ryan, absolutely.
The Rocket's Roger Clemens, big. I'm sorry. He's Nolan Ryan's the Express.
You know what? You are absolutely correct, sir. I will go ahead and have a drink to that.
Yeah, cheers.
You are right. Cheers.
But Nolan Ryan, geez, how iconic is that dude throwing 7 no-hitters and then taking a fucking line drive right back off the face off of Bo Jackson, I think
it was Bo Jackson.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I got a message from my team that it's mandatory that I go hang out with them. So,
all right,
because I ditched them all day.
No worries, Cobra Kai. You got to do what you got to do. We're almost done here, anyways. Yeah, but thank you, Coby, for being with us. I'll catch you when you get back home, starting this week, and I'll get you over here, and we'll have a live show with you on it. All right, about that, man.
All right, see you guys. Thank you.
All right, brother. I'll see you later. Say hi to the team for us.
Yep, and don't bring back the coronavirus.
Yeah, keep that shit over there.
Yeah, so I'll say Ryan because, I mean, dude, imagine that dude punked Robin Ventura. And Robin Ventura still talks about it and takes it like a man right now. Man, I should have never rushed his ass. He just fucking got me in a headlock and just beat my ass.
I love the photos of that. It's fucking wonderful.
Yeah, that guy is so... I had to pick one dude that I got to see play. Randy Johnson be right there, too, though. He was nasty.
You're 5.2461?
I know, I get it. Like Randy and Piazza are my honorable mentions, but if I had to go with 5, those would be the top 5. Because again, I like dudes that could do it on both sides of the ball, and Nolan just dominated like no one I've ever seen, and he did it with what I don't want to say one pitch. He had a nasty curve too, but with 2 pitches, like 2 pitches. You say, hey, he's kind of dude like, all right, here's a sign, go for it, good luck.
I got you. All right.
I want to hear your 5. Go for it. And don't be giving me fucking 5 angels or 4 angels.
I mean, okay, look. I'm gonna try.
Top 5. Have you noticed my top 5 didn't even involve a Dodger? My honorable
mentions
involved in Dodger.
I know. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and because everybody who knows me and knows us, okay, knows that I'll say Mike Trout and I'll say fucking Vladdy Guerrero right now. I'll say it, but I'm gonna try and I'm pick my top 5. Outside of the Angels, okay? I'm gonna give you that one. Outside of the Angels, because if you're gonna give me free reign to pick some Angels, I'm gonna pick Gary DiSarcina, Tim Salmon, Mike Trout, Vladimir Guerrero, Bo Jackson, because technically he played on the Angels, even if it was on his later ends of the season, the years. It is what it is. But anyways, and so did Fernando Valenzuela. He played for the Angels as well, which is an awesome thing. But if I had to pick outside of the Angels, and I will pick outside of the Angels, 5 players that I've seen play the game that I'm like, these are the top 5 players that I've ever gotten a chance to see. Ken Griffey Jr. obviously up there. He's that swing. I hope that my son Luke Adam has the same swing. He's had that swing for the last year and a half now, and he's only 3 years old, or he's about to be 3. He's not even 3 yet. He's about 2 3/4 years old, and he's got that fucking sweet lefty swing, which I hope he holds on to. So Ken Griffey Jr., honestly, I have to say, the guy that made me these two players made me want to pitch and pitch my arm out as hard as I could. Oral Hershiser.
God, I loved him.
Was an amazing motherfucking player. When I used to root for the Dodgers, the Bulldog was one of was one of my favorite fucking. I still have his biography book that he wrote. I have it. Because Oral Hershiser was, as you said, the Bulldog. He was his delivery, his intensity, everything he did for the Dodger organization, just baseball in general. Oral motherfucking Hershiser.
I love a poker player too.
That one I don't know.
Yeah.
But on the field, watching him play was absolutely, as a kid growing up, that's what I wanted. The next pitcher that I want to bring up that made me want to pitch and made me want to throw hard and make me think, you know what, anybody can get there. Jim Abbott. The one-handed bandit, Jim Abbott.
One-handed bandit.
Hey, it's true, though. He had one arm. He pitched the ball, grab his glove, and get ready to field at the same time. Just boom, 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 real quick. Bam, bam, bam.
Threw a no-hitter as a Yankee.
He did throw a no-hitter as a fucking Yankee. I met him in person twice. It was.
What hand did you shake?
I had the first time it was my right hand I put out. The second time I held the ball in my right hand and I took out my left hand and I shook his hand with my left hand because I held the ball in the right hand on purpose to make sure I didn't fuck it up. But Jim Abbott is an inspiration to anybody who has ever been told you can't do it. You can't make it. Why are you even trying? Don't do this because you're never going to amount to anything doing this. Go do something else. Jim Abbott, guys, gals, everyone out there in the middle between whatever you want to call it nowadays. Jim Abbott. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. If you've never heard that name, please watch his games. Watch him.
They need to make a movie about that dude.
They really do. If they haven't done it right now, I'll tell you right now, I'm down to be in the stands in that movie.
Watch it.
I'd watch that in a heartbeat. I'd watch it 30 times. I'd make my kids watch it. I'd be like, I met this man. I have a baseball signed by him that's going to be up in my man cave coming soon, or coming shortly, I should say.
Hey, maybe me and you should. That should be our next. Sports is kind of done. Why don't we go see that movie that Ben Affleck, The Long Road Back? I think
I'm down with that. I'm down with doing that. Okay, I'm so down.
Be
with
on
that.
a 2-week vacation. Maybe we could.
Fuck, we'll plan something out, bro. On one of my days off, we'll make it happen. Everybody over here is gonna be on a fucking 3.5-week vacation at this point. Right. So I have Jim Abbott. I have Oral Hershiser, and who else? Oh, Ken Griffey. Well, yeah, okay, and Griffey. All right, I got two more. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
I would have said Bonds for the record if he was clean.
I would have said Bonds for the record if he was. I would have said Big Mac for the record if he was clean, just because it was enjoyable to watch them fucking hit homers.
I would have said Roger Clemens if he was clean.
Absolutely. I'm with you there 110, 20%. Honestly, players, I mean, if I say fucking Derek Jeter, it's kind of a given. I don't want to give you a given. We'll throw him in there with Mike Trout and fucking Vladdy. That, of course, I'm going to say those names.
I don't know about Vladdy being a given, but Trout and Jeter.
Vladdy was the baddest motherfucker. I love Vladimir Guerrero.
Because you could say, like, another dude I was considering was Ichiro. Ichiro is a fucking stud. In his prime, unstoppable. You know what never has, you know what never
he used to throw 98 miles an hour from the outfield to the infield.
You know why he didn't get in slumps? Because he was so damn fast, bro. That's why he didn't get in slumps. Because he could run out a fucking little bunt, a little slappy and run over. Dude, that dude has a single season hits record.
Shout out to the slappy.
That dude had like 2,000 hits in MLB and then another 1,000 or 2,000 freaking over there in Japan.
Absolutely.
That dude he is the all-time hits leader.
Technically, he is the all-time hits leader. In professional baseball, he is the all-time hits leader. In MLB, he comes like fourth.
Like he had 3,000, right, in MLB?
No, he was at 2008 something.
Oh, okay.
Somebody look it up. Tell us later. Email us at Kobe's gone, but email us at the Blown Save Podcast at gmail.com. Let us know that
Kobe
somebody
reminds me of the dude from ESPN.
Like that, and you keep cutting out, man. But I know what you're saying. Kobe keeps reminding me of the guy from ESPN, looking up those stats and calling him out. All right, so who did I enjoy growing up watching? Honestly. No bullshit. Mariano Rivera. He was a bad motherfucker. You knew what pitch he was throwing. He was throwing one of two pitches. That's it. You either got the fastball or you got the breaking ball. One or two. And you still weren't hitting it. Honestly. One of two pitches. You were getting two pitches, and that's it.
I don't know. Tony Womack walked his ass down the line.
Okay, 98% of the time, you were getting one or two pitches, and you still weren't working it. One of the most dominant closers in MLB history.
Not one, I agree, I would agree,
okay, dominant. The dominant closer in MLB history. So that's 4, right? Is that 4?
Yeah. Is it me or he's the only ever player to be voted into the Hall of Fame, right?
He's the only what?
The only unanimous player to ever be voted into the Hall of Fame?
No.
Who else was?
They were talking about it the other day because Jeter was at 98%.
Well, Jeter and Griffey both had to do fucking vote for them.
Yeah. There was like 2 or 3 other guys. I want to say 2 or 3 other guys. Hold on here.
I'm gonna Google this one. Let me tell you. All right, we'll go for it. Keep talking. You still?
Oh, you're doing it, all right?
Guy? Yeah,
you're doing it. Okay, I got one more guy. Top 5 guys I've seen play. Not Angels. You know what? I just thought about Tony Gwynn. I got to see Tony Gwynn in the later years of his career.
Mariano Rivera is the first unanimous Hall of Fame.
Oh, there you go.
In history.
That was my number 4, guys. By the way,
don't question me on my baseball. You could question me on
sports. If you had to Google it, it doesn't matter.
I said, and you were like, they were talking about this other dude because someone got one vote. I didn't say shit about one vote. I said about
okay. Tony Gwynn's my number 5.
Tony, he was beautiful.
He was just absolutely gorgeous.
5'6" all day.
Absolutely, that man was just amazing in that fucking shortstop position.
He would have hit 400 if the season hadn't gone short.
Absolutely. And with that, I guess we're gonna call it a night. We're already at an hour and 53 minutes.
God, you talk so much.
We had a great show. We had a great.
Kobe wanted to leave. No.
We had a great show. Kobe was here for about an hour and a half. We finished out that.
Good, man.
Absolutely. I can't wait to have him live.
I forget how much I like Kobe until he starts talking and stuff like that. I like that guy.
All right, man. For everybody at home, hey, dude, keep following us, like us. Hey, pass it along, guys. If you guys are enjoying the show, hey, write us in, dude. The Blown Save Podcast at gmail.com. Please send it our way. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about within reason. Artie, man, you're always a pleasure, and that's why I got you coming over here. And hopefully we got Kobe next week again, hopefully live in the studio here in the Man Cave in Moval. Hopefully we got my boy Errol coming in. But Artie, always on the other side of the mic. Man, it's always a pleasure.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Salud, papa. Salud. Hey, take care of my other mic, okay? Don't fuck it up.
It's right here. It's nobody's touching it, keeping it away from the boys. And my little game room over here is sunroom, so it's good. It's all gravy. Let's make that movie happen. That we have something to talk about for next week.
Hey, let's make it happen. I'll let you know what days I have off. We'll watch the movie. We'll come back. We'll talk about it, and then we'll keep going from there. How's that sound?
Sounds good, bro.
All right, guys. That's me. That's Artie. That's Kobe. That's everybody else. Hey, well, guys, we'll see you guys next time. I love you guys all. Hey, Artie, you have a great night, man. I'll see you. Enjoy the rest of the week and enjoy your break because you're about to get a few weeks off.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta be. I got to be at work tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So for the rest of you guys, have a great night. Be safe. Wash your hands.
Yep.
And don't go out unless you absolutely have to, guys. Me and Artie will brave the theater next week, if not in 2 weeks, to go out there and take in that new film. But as for us, you guys have a great night. Artie, say good night.
All right, good night. And toilet paper is overrated.
Toilet paper is overrated, he says.
All right, good night, brother.
Good night.